Hello and welcome to this episode of the Committee Reads. I'm your host Kaiju X, and with me today I have GVR, Bacon, Joe, and Nagoda. And today we will be reviewing Match 169, Baragon Showa versus King Kong Showa, written by Thomas Eckert and banner by Tyler Treshock. The natives of Faroe Island hollered threateningly at the reptilian beast that intruded upon their home. They tossed their spears angrily at the monster, but Baragon simply looked at them with hunger. The red-colored beast managed to escape from Monster Island and was on his way back to Japan. His ravenous hunger drove him to this island for a pit stop. Baragon crawled all over the village on all fours. Huts were crushed underneath his mighty feet. The natives threw more spears at the advancing kaiju, who responded by opening his jaws. Baragon swallowed several screaming villagers whole like they were flies. It's a weird analogy, but alright. Many other natives screamed and ran for their lives. Their actions only emboldened Baragon to follow them. With his teeth exposed, he was ready for another snack. That's when a thunderous roar came from behind the wooden gate. For the natives, it was a sign of good fortune. For Baragon, it was the promise of a much bigger meal. Two hairy hands grabbed hold of the gate's pillars, pulling them apart with great ease. The entire gate fell to pieces in seconds. The island's shores rumbled from wooden pieces falling onto it. King Kong emerged from the other side of the island with a threatening sneer. This puny monster picked the wrong island to terrorize. Baragon was first intimidated by Kong's superior size, then snarled in hunger. This massive primate's meat could last him for a few days. The two beasts roared at each other, baring their teeth to showcase their aggression. Kong growled before charging with the beach quaking underneath his four powerful feet. Oh, he's doing that. Alright. With a snarl, Baragon ran toward his opponent. The two giants growled as they crossed into each other's paths. Baragon had his jaws open, ready to take a bite out of Kong. The great ape grabbed Baragon by his mouth with both hands and chucked the smaller kaiju over his head. Baragon crashed into a collection of huts, their frail structure easily snapping underneath his mass. Kong snorted in disappointment. Is that the best this creature can do? With that thought in mind, the mighty gorilla charged toward Baragon. He also passed through.
The dinosaur squealed in pain when Kong pounded him on the right side with his fist. Baragon could feel his bones almost breaking before he was smashed into a pulp. Period. Baragon crawled away to escape from King Kong, allowing the ape to hit the ground instead. Before he was smashed into a pulp, just a sentence. That's no.
Winner Kong.
Baragon quickly turned around and leaped into the air. The great primate had no time to respond before Baragon smashed his claws into the primate's face. Kong roared furiously before crashing onto his backside. The subterranean monster landed a good few feet away. Just a few feet away.
Just a few, yeah.
These monsters are like 50 meters tall.
At this point, yeah.
So Baragon landed like an inch away from him, practically.
Practically, yeah.
This ape was very strong. No, he wasn't. He's a big dumb monkey.
Stupid monkey. Big monkey, stupid.
Baragon needed to be smarter with his attacks. With King Kong still getting back up, Baragon moved in for an ambush attack. Fortunately for him, Kong heard him coming and rolled over fast enough to stand. Baragon paused, a big mistake. Kong furiously bellowed before slamming his fists onto the beach. The slight tremor rattled Baragon, making him fall. King Kong moved in closer, ready to beat the living daylights out of his intruder. Baragon felt the ape deliver one vicious. I don't know why I went. That's the word viscous. That's not right. Vicious punch to the side of his face and breaking a few teeth. Baragon landed onto his side with his mouth bleeding from the shot. Why does my brain like turn into sludge whenever we do these?
Man, I didn't know you were secret.
Kong beat his chest furiously before closing in. When he got too close, Baragon's horn glowed brightly. The gorilla growled in fury as he was blinded by the attack. Oh, we removed that from his roster statistics. It's not an attack anymore.
Wait, GBR, did you say Kong beat off?
No, Kong beat his chest.
Blasted.
I was really tempted to read beat his meat.
Oh my gosh.
Say it anyway.
The Kong beat his meat.
Yes.
Blasted.
Seriously.
Seriously. With his foe distracted, Baragon extended his claws and slashed into Kong's legs, leaving deep marks. Kong roared painfully before collapsing onto his back. Baragon's ears folded outward with... I'm gonna leap out a window. I'm putting myself in that dryer.
Live GBR drying.
I'm gonna just start over from the beginning. Baragon's ears folded outward with excitement as he roared in success. He took a leap towards King Kong, hoping to rip apart the ape's chest with his claws. Kong grabbed Baragon by his throat with one of his feet and tossed him backward. Quentin Tarantino. Well, Baragon crashed into a rocky wall. A walkie wall.
Wall?
Are you okay? No. I don't know what's happening. Dang, Baragon's only wall level fodder. You're killing me. King Kong stood up.
King Kong.
With a painful snarl. Baragon's claws had left a few nasty scars on his legs. Kill crushed Baragon's skull for giving him such pain. Pass for the love of God.
This is...
No, you go. I actually can't.
This is the recording where GBR loses his mind.
It is. I can't stop smiling to the left. I can't read right
this
now.
This match broke GBR.
You broke me.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is great.
Okay, I'll go. I'll read 4. Or what?
2.
2?
Yeah.
Baragon heard Kong charging toward him. This ape was proving to be quite the challenge. Time for him to break out his best weapons. King Kong roared, ready to pummel the subterranean monster to mush. Baragon simply grabbed his block and shot King Kong. Those were his best weapons.
You just gonna leak Monster vs. 5 like that?
Monster vs. 5. Baragon shows up and he has a Glock. Help.
Stop killing me!
Baragon simply opened his jaws and released a fireball from his throat. Kong roared painfully when the fireball struck him in the chest, causing it to smoke. Baragon roared furiously before unleashing more of his balls. Also, could Baragon shoot fireballs?
No.
No. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, this is that thing. I remember this. Yeah, this match has that. That needs to be fixed in the HD.
That'll be fixed in the HD version. So.
Alright. Each projectile exploded around Kong's chest, legs, and torso. With his fur badly burnt, King Kong did his best to put the flames growing on his body. Put out the flames growing on his body. When the pain subsided, his gaze turned to Baragon. But the red-colored saurian had vanished. Only a hole was visible. Kong inspected the hole, trying to catch Baragon's scent. The ground exploded from behind the gigantic ape before he could attack. And before he gets attacked, Baragon leapt forward toward him. Baragon extended his claws and sank them deep into Kong's mighty back. The ape shrieked in agony from his enemy's claws tunneling into his body. Baragon worsened the pain by biting into Kong's right shoulder, prompting another furious roar from the ape. Kong did his best to shake Baragon off, but the subterranean beast was locked firmly onto his body. Baragon's teeth dug deeper, nearly breaking Kong's muscles and tainting them red with the primate's blood. King Kong's right fist smashed into Baragon's face, blinding him, but it did not make him surrender his grip. A second punch broke more teeth and weakened the beast's bite. A third and final punch forced the subterranean monster to surrender his grip. Pass.
But Kong wasn't out of the woods yet. Baragon's sharp claws were still buried deep in his back, digging into his muscles and bones. The ruler of Pharaoh Island needed a plan. He spotted a rocky wall that was taller than even him. With a grunt, he rammed Baragon as... What? He rammed
What the Baragon?
As hard as he could into the mountainside. Baragon squealed as he fell into the mountainside. You crashed it, and then he... Okay. And Kong's full weight sandwiching him between him and was forced to like, oh my, damn, this match is horny as fuck.
Sandwiched him between his teeth? His tits?
I'm trying to read. Stop being funny. That is the first time I said that to a woman.
I want to imagine the author of this match is going to find this video.
Gosh, that's gonna be something.
Baragon crashed onto the ground, badly hurt but was still alive, and Kong wasn't planning on letting him live. The great ape's back was badly bleeding from Baragon's assault, but was still able to fight. King Kong plowed his fist into Baragon's side, cracking a few bones. The subterranean monster responded by bringing a fireball into Kong's face, forcing the ape back as it smoked. With his foe distracted, Baragon didn't notice the mountainside that Kong slammed him into. King Kong removed his hands from his face and saw Baragon's tail disappearing into the mountain. Kong charged and tried to force Baragon out, but the creature's tail was already gone. King Kong then decided to chase after his tail by climbing up. Stop. Your laughing makes me laugh. I'm lost into insanity. You're not helping. King Kong then decided to chase after Showa by climbing up the mountainside. Baragon could hear the eighth wonder of the world's fist grabbing a hold of the rocky wall. Due to his great strength and climbing experience, Kong managed to make it on top of the mountain. The ape surprised, Baragon hadn't surfaced yet. Where was he? Then he heard a sound coming from beneath the the rocky mountain surface. I switched words there. He smashed his fist, hoping to drive Baragon's back. How do you drive it back? What?
That's a
His fist
fantastic.
cracking. His fist cracking. Oh, there's a woman. His fist cracking the rocky texture easily. He then heard something surfacing behind him, causing the great primate to charge and slam both his fists into the rock. Kong stood up and found he only hit the surface. Nothing else. Pass.
Alright, Dakota, you're up.
He's distracted by child.
Bruh.
Alright, let me
Okay,
do my redemption
alright.
arc.
Hello, can you hear me?
Nagota's here. He's here.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I have to get to this point to call. Suddenly, the mighty ape saw something tunneling, forming a circle. He tried hitting his tunneling opponent. But, oh yeah, I apologize if you hear baby noises. Like that. He tried
He can't even hear you.
Yeah,
can't, oh,
yeah, you're up.
can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, we hear you now. We hear you now.
Okay. I moved the phone closer to my face. Suddenly, the mighty ape saw something tunneling closer to the surface, forming a circle. He tried hitting the tunneling opponent, but Baragon was too fast for him, making the gorilla snarl restriction. Each missed hit. Baragon then started tunneling deeper, closer to the mountain edge. King Kong growled nervously. The ground beneath was becoming unstable. Baragon tunneled back up to the surface, a few yards away from Kong. He stood back to watch his plans work. King Kong spotted Baragon, but before he could move, he felt the cliffside crumbling apart. He let loose a terrifying roar as the terrain gave way. Baragon watched in pleasure as the roaring Kong fall off the cliff and onto the beach. Kong groaned with his back badly hurt from the. He looked up in horror as a massive landslide soon followed and buried him head to toe in. Wait, can you guys not hear me?
I can hear you. You're a bit quiet, but I can hear you.
Yeah.
Can Kanju X hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're just kind of bouncing, like, you know, like, but yeah, like, I can hear you right now, so.
Alright, that's the only one that matters. Baragon stood overhead, roaring in triumph at his foe's burial. Just then, a few rocks stirred. Baragon watched as King Kong slowly crawled out from the rock pile. He groaned painfully from his head. His back was severely hurt. Several of the sharp rocks embedded him. Kong collapsed onto the beast, breathing weakly. The child says hi. Baragon then leaped down, landed right next to the beast.
This is the worst episode of the committee reads.
Baragon decided to end the ape. Opening his jaws, Baragon grabbed a hold of Kong's throat. Violent jerk tore it clean. The reptilian creature with furry flesh watched as his opponent bled out of his foot. King Kong, his once powerful ruler of Sparrow Island, is dead. After a long battle, Baragon unleashed a victorious roar before settling down to enjoy his well-deserved meal. Winner, the retired Baragon Showa.
Rip.
Alright, I need to mute because the child is trying to steal my phone away from me.
Alright.
That was an instant 10 out of 10 just because I couldn't fucking stop laughing and you guys were not letting me read.
That was freaking hilarious. That was funny. That was freaking funny.
What happened that match? It's all a blur now because I couldn't stop laughing.
Dog reptile shows up on island. Monkey punch it.
Kong sandwich
Monkey
Baragon with his fist.
Monkey unprepared for fire.
Pretty much.
Monkey. Monkey.
Monkey.
Oh, really.
Monkey.
Monkey magic. Monkey magic.
Yeah, this one's alright. It's definitely like more on the simpler side, but it's alright for the most. Like, I can't like sing too many high praises or nothing. It's just kind of average, but it's like, it's fine.
Monkey go.
Dude, my review of this match is that it was the match of all time.
Yeah.
It was the matchiest match that I ever had a match.
Yeah, it was fine. It's like, why? What is wrong with me?
Yeah, but
This match was okay. It is just a very typical, like, Monster A and Monster B show up to same location fight.
yeah.
But it does so well. Baragon and Kong are used well. Except for Baragon having fireballs.
Yeah, Baragon having fireballs a little off. Yeah, no, expect that to be removed in the HD version.
Man,
You're removing his balls?
yes. It is kind of embarrassing knowing that Junior versus Maguma is like almost 10 years old.
Yeah,
Bruh.
yeah. It's kind of crazy.
It's like, bruh, we all start somewhere, and I started at Chet.
We all started shit. What are you talking about?
Not me.
Okay, that's fair.
GBR was born and just instantly wrote like a Kino story out of the womb.
Now King Kong
And
versus
then
Gyra
it
kind of
was all a
stinky.
dream.
Yeah, King Kong vs. Gyra, GBR's version was kind of stinky. So.
Fuck you.
Oh, Lord. But yeah, I figured, yeah, no, it's like, yeah, I don't have like too much to say. It's just, it's the match that we read, the match of all time.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just like there's nothing to really say.
It sounded like it was just a bog standard match.
Yes.
Yeah. So, all right. I guess we'll just kind of GBR gave his thoughts. I gave mine. I like the banner definitely has its off. I like the fact that it is sort of like, you know, raining and whatnot. Even if that's not quite the mood here, I think it, you know, looks all right. Though I will admit that it's like King Kong looks like he's a ghost, and then
Banner. I think the banner is making the match more exciting than it actually is. It's the problem.
oh yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, I guess that's a plus because it's like, oh hey, it's a cool banner. But freaking, yeah, I think it's all right. It's still a little weird that like we don't get to see Baragon's head. That seems kind of unusual to me. But it's like, yeah, you see his body. Guess that works. Perspective is what the kids call it.
We get a nice big close up of Baragon's fat ass.
Yeah. Oh lordy. But yeah, no, like nothing too crazy to say. So, we'll start from the top. Besides GBR, Bacon. What'd you think?
What did I think?
Yeah.
I literally forgot what happened in all the match because I was dying of laughter. I don't have a review besides it made me laugh because everyone kept fucking murdering me.
Yeah. Rip the boy.
That's my review.
Joe, what'd you
Killed
think of it?
you. I thought it was funny. I like when Baragon shot King Kong with a Glock. That was really cool.
Oh my goodness.
King Kong, I'm the ruler of the island, Baragon. Not anymore, fucker.
Oh lordy.
Actual reviews and then just me and Joe. It was funny.
Nakoto, what'd you think of it?
Funny monkey do the funny die.
Yeah, Nakota's busy.
Oh, okay.
Nagota is changing stinky baby diapers.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. But yeah, forget did anyone else have like any additional thoughts, or will that kind of conclude here?
That'll conclude it.
Okay, alright. With that said, this has been match 169, and we will see you guys next
Nice.
time.